As you can probably tell by the title of the video, this is the Millennial versus Boomer competition. I don't really consider myself a boomer.
Well, I do. He acts like one. I work with him every day.
And I don't know if Cortland's a millennial or not, but he's definitely in that generation. We are going to compete to see who can remove a transmission faster. We have very similar vehicles. Unfortunately, we're not able to get completely identical vehicles. They are both 5-speed Mark IV Jettas. They are the same color of black. That one's much nicer than this one. And Cortland's going to do the 18T because he is a 18T driver. And I'm going to do the TDI because I drive a TDI every day. Mine's automatic though. We are going to race. We're trying to make it as equal as possible. We're trying to make it a man versus man competition. It isn't a competition of who has the better tools or whose car is easier to work on. He is a millennial, see? Yeah. Can't go nowhere without his phone.
Okay, boomer.
That was great. I do want to point out that this is an entertainment video. This is not a diagnostic video. It's not a how-to video. But it is going to demonstrate that we are pretty good at these cars. Whether Cortland wins or I win, it doesn't matter. There's no pride at stake here. If Cortland beats me fair and square, then the video will reflect that. We're going to try and leave the video as much in real time as possible. We'll probably hold a cell phone with a timer up against the camera every once in a while to give the viewers an idea of how fast this thing's going. And I can tell you, I can pull these transmissions out really fast. And Cortland has done, how many clutch jobs do you think you've done?
I don't know, maybe 20?
20? Cortland's been doing this maybe nearing two years now, and he is remarkably fast for his experience. There are some jobs, for instance, the heater core on a Mark IV Jetta that he has just excelled at, and he has beat other mechanics who worked for me. He's beat their time by almost 50%. So he has a knack for it, and if I were prideful, I might say I'm a little bit worried I might lose. Have we ever done something like this before, Cortland?
We did once, but it was a bit unfair. He had a parts car, so he was just zapping bolts away.
I was literally zapping bolts out and just throwing them on the floor, whereas he had to put his car back together. And what was the end result of that competition?
He beat me like 20 minutes.
Okay. That was removing a DSG transmission on a Mark V Jetta TDI. Both those cars were identical. Mine had some partial disassembly on the engine, including the battery tray and the airbox and stuff. That doesn't mean much because it wasn't equal at all. It wasn't fair. And this really isn't going to be equal or fair either. But I do have to say it might be entertaining. So the idea for this video came from Cortland. I said, what can we do that's really going to be entertaining and fun for viewers to watch? And he came up with this idea, and I got to commend you. Good job.
Thanks.
Now here's the surprising part. Lately I've been offering Cortland bonuses for doing a good job fast. And he's been earning some of those bonuses. If he beats me, he's going to get a payroll bonus of $100. And I'll probably whip out a $100 bill to show him in the video, but obviously I have to do this through payroll, so I can't actually give him the $100. So let's take a look at these cars and see how equal it is. This is a Mark IV Jetta TDI, and this is not a super nice car. This is actually a 5-speed conversion car. I don't think that affects the difficulty level at all. Now, the one thing I do have to say is I have a full air box. I do not have a full battery box. The battery bolt's missing, so that's going to save me just a little bit of time. But nothing in there is going to speed it up for me or slow it down for me. It's just a normal TDI clutch job. So let's take a look at Cortland's car. You may recognize this car. This car's been in a couple other videos that we've done here. The red coils, we did a diagnosis on it. We put a computer in it. But as you can see on Cortland's car, he has no battery box, but his bolt's in place. This piece is missing, making it easy for him to get to that bolt. We usually pull this piece out. But he has no air box. Now I don't know whether he's going to pull that tube out or not, but that may save him a bit of time, but not a significant amount. We all have also taken a look underneath the car. Is there any commentary you have on this, or
I'm gonna beat you.
how's that go again?
I'm gonna beat you.
$100 at stake.
All right, let's.
I didn't tell him that till this morning, just now, on camera. All right, so I have a cameraman here, and the cameraman may ask some questions, and our cameraman is going to say go once we're both ready. Secret weapon right here.
Hey, that's cheating over there.
Performance enhancing drugs. Normally when I do a significant amount of work on a car, I turn on some loud rock and roll music. I know YouTube don't like that. They will sometimes flag a video because it's got a copyrighted music in the background. Alright, whenever you're ready.
Okay, ready? Go. Okay. So you just pulled out the battery?
Yep. Take this back to him whenever he,
Yeah, I need it now. I see. Oh wait, I don't need it. Popped right out.
you need it for your asshole?
Yeah, probably.
So what are you pulling out right now?
Trying to get the star bolts to
starter out. And then the top transmission bolts. Hopefully get to the bottom, get ahead of Richard. What'd you do, steal and hide my 13 wrench? No. Looks like you're the one that organized.
Just past 7 minutes.
Oh, he should be nervous.
How close would you say that you are to being done?
Pretty close, I'd say. Maybe 10 more minutes, maybe. 10, 15 minutes. So we'll see.
Turn it down a little bit until it clicks off.
What did you say?
Take that thermostat and turn it down until it clicks off.
Yeah, just bump it to the left, to the top of it. There's like a little knob on, like a. Yeah, there you go.
You seem to be falling pretty behind. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I couldn't find my 13 wrench. He sabotaged me.
What do you need a 13 wrench for?
That S-shaped bracket.
And you should be real nervous.
Why should I be nervous? You're short. You can't even reach the car.
I'm what?
You're short. You can't even reach the car. Take that air handle over, Gene. Thank you. Well, I'm basically there. I just gotta get the mount. I'm done.
Closing in on 16 minutes, and he's almost done.
What's that, trash talking?
You might want to come over here. Carlin, I'm done. I need some help lifting this.
You're kidding. You beat me by like 2 minutes.
Grab that axle stub and
You got it?
yeah. Up and out. Up more. Oh, we're snagging on a wire here. Okay. Oh, we're snagging on it again. All right, go finish quickly. Showtime, Nate.
Is approaching 20 minutes.
And go over to Portland.
Wow, I don't know how you did that. You cheated, didn't you?
What's the coffee?
It had to be. I'm sweating. Okay, I'm ready. Man. I'm mad.
You don't have your stuff bungeed up.
No, not that well.
Go ahead, I'm ready. Got your axle stub.
Yeah, I got it loose. Almost got it out. Axle's in the way. Hold on. Come on. Well. 90% of the way there. Oh, I just need to come out just like a smidge.
You're gonna have to go up in order to do so. I got it.
Oh, man, I'm feeling weak.
Go up and over.
I'm tired. Sorry.
Not to go.
I know. Yeah.
You really need to do a better job of bunging that stuff up there.
I know.
You just need to go up. That's all there is to it.
I'm tired. I don't got much muscle on me.
Hey.
What are we at for time?
Go check the time.
Pretty much just became 23 minutes.
Well, it was close. You won. The better man won. I can admit my defeat.
You know, every day it's a race, okay? If the shop isn't profitable, the shop lays off people, you lose your job. Okay, so if Cortland is not on flat rate, by the way, but if you're on flat rate and you don't produce, you make less money. So every day is a race. Okay, Cortland is the longer he's here, what I'm realizing is he has a knack for this. He's a good mechanic already. But more importantly than being fast at heater cores or being fast at clutch jobs is he has the mind for it. He can understand the electrical portion of it, the complex portions of it. I mean, every day we talk about things like chemistry and physics and, the chemistry of combustion in the engine, the physics of how things work, levers, force, Ohm's law, Pascal's law. You can't be a dummy and be a mechanic, and Cortland definitely has the mind for it. Okay, to close out the video, what do you have to say?
You're old.
It was. So I guess we do need to talk about that.
And I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience.
Because this was Millennial versus Boomer, and I have celebrated over 20 birthdays for my 29th birthday. How old are you?
I'm 27.
So I have, and I gotta say I am old, and when I wake up in the morning I'm stiff, but generally I'm pretty healthy. You may have noticed I coughed a lot during this video. I have acid reflux and I cough constantly. What else?
It was fun.
It was fun. It was definitely a fun video. If you've enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe, and if you want to donate to the continued production of these videos, hopefully there'll be some technical content and not just an entertainment value to the video, as this one was, then find the donate icon on my website at www.kansascitytdi.com, and please post an encouraging word to Cortland in the comments, because he's doing fantastic here. Anything else, cameraman?
Nope.
All right. Anything else?
Well, maybe that coffee advantage.
I literally got out of bed and drove over here. So.
Wait a second here. Stand right here. I may or may not put this in the video. To demonstrate he was a millennial, he showed up late in order to do this video.
It is true.